In this video, I have shown how to make this very easy and very beautiful pot holder or hot pads. Hi, I'm Shabori from hookedandloops.com. I make various kind of crafts tutorials in my channel, so please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for getting notifications, and don't forget to like, share and comment. We will require 4-ply acrylic yarn, yarn cutter and a 3mm crochet hook. Let's begin. In this particular pattern, we need to know how to do the puff stitches and single crochet stitches. The pattern is really easy. Let's begin. We will take the yarn and at first we will do a magic circle. In this way. Magic circle is done. We will now begin the first round by doing a chain 2. Then yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle and draw the yarn through it and repeat it for 2 more times. And then yarn over and draw the yarn through all the loops present in the hook in this manner. And then we will do a chain 1 to close the puff stitch. After that we will do a chain 1. Then in the magic circle we will do a puff stitch again, yarn over, insert your hook in the magic circle, draw the yarn through it and repeat it for 2 more times. We will yarn over and draw the yarn through all the loops present in the hook and then do a chain 1 to close the puff stitch, followed by another chain 1. In this particular round we will be doing a total of 6 puff stitches and with chain 2 following each one of those. Okay, that is a puff stitch followed by chain 2 and again a puff stitch. So a total of 6 puff stitches will be done in this round. And when all the 6 puff stitches are done, just pull the tail of the magic circle to close the magic circle. And then we will complete our first round with a slip stitch into the first puff stitch of this round. Draw the yarn through the loop present in the hook in this manner and the slip stitch is done. We will now begin the second round by doing a slip stitch in the first chain 2 space, followed by a chain 2. And in this particular chain 2 space, we will be doing a puff stitch at first. Draw the yarn through all the loops present in the hook and then do a chain 1 to close the puff stitch. Then in the same chain 2 space, we will be doing another puff stitch. So we did a total of 2 puff stitches in this chain 2 space of the first round. Draw the yarn through all the loops in the hook and then a chain 1. And then in the following chain 2 space, we will be doing 2 puff stitches with a chain 1 after each one of those. And we will repeat this pattern throughout this round. We will now close this second round with a slip stitch in the first puff stitch of this round. Insert the hook in the stitch, draw the yarn through it and draw the yarn through the loop present in the hook. Second round is also done. We will now slip stitch in the following chain 1 space and begin the third round with a chain 2. In this particular chain 1 space, we will be doing 1 puff stitch, followed by chain 2, and then we will do another puff stitch in the next chain 1 space of the last round, followed by chain 2 and repeat this pattern, that is 1 puff stitch followed by chain 2 in each and every chain 1 spaces of the last round. We will quickly complete this third round and we will do a slip stitch in the first puff stitch at the end of this round. And now we will begin the fourth round with a slip stitch in the chain 2 space followed by chain 2. In this particular chain 2 space we will be doing 1 puff stitch followed by chain 1 and another puff stitch in the same chain 2 space and chain 1, and repeat this pattern throughout this round, that is 2 puff stitches in each and every chain 2 space of the last round with chain 1s after each one of those. The pattern is really easy. The fourth round has got the same pattern as that of the second round. At the end of the fourth round we will do a slip stitch in the first puff stitch and then we will do a chain 1 and cut the yarn because we will be doing a color change at this fifth round. For the fifth round I have chosen a blue colored yarn. To take the yarn, make a slip knot and insert the hook in the slip knot. We will slip stitch in any chain 1 space of the last round and do a chain 2. In this chain 1 space, we will be doing a puff stitch followed by a chain 2. Then we will do another puff stitch in the next chain 1 space of the last round followed by chain 2. The fifth round is going to have the same pattern as that of the third round. At the end, slip stitch in the first puff stitch followed by chain 1 and cut the yarn as we are going to do a color change again in the sixth round. Sixth round is going to be the same as that of the fourth round. So for that we will take a yellow colored yarn again and make a slip knot and insert the hook in it. Slip stitch in any chain 2 space of the last round and then do a chain 2. In the same chain 2 space we will be doing a puff stitch followed by chain 1 and another puff stitch in the same chain 2 space followed by chain 1 and repeat the pattern, that is in each and every chain 2 space of this round we will be doing 2 puff stitches with chain 1 after each one of those. Complete this round with a slip stitch. Then we will slip stitch in the following chain 1 space and begin the 7th round with a chain 2. In this round, in this particular space we are doing a puff stitch followed by a chain 2 and then a puff stitch in the next chain 1 space followed by chain 2. The 7th round has got the same pattern as that in the 5th round and we will continue doing so, and at the end we will just close this round with a slip stitch in the first puff stitch of this round followed by a chain 1. We will now begin the 8th round. In this same puff stitch we will do a single crochet stitch Then in the chain 2 space we will do one single crochet stitch. In the next puff stitch we will be doing one single crochet stitch, and in the chain 2 space one single crochet stitch, and repeat this pattern throughout this round. Okay, that is one single crochet in the puff stitch and one single crochet in the chain 2 space, and repeat till the end of this round. Okay, at the end we will do a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch of this round, followed by a chain 1. We will now begin the 9th round. We will do one single crochet stitch in the same stitch where we slip stitched. In the next stitch we will do one single crochet. In the following stitch we will be doing two single crochet stitches, and this is the pattern. That is one single crochet followed by one single crochet and followed by two single crochets in the next stitch, and repeat. Repeat this pattern throughout the round, and at the end of this round just do a slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch of this round, followed by chain 1, and cut the yarn because we will be doing a color change now. Isn't the pattern easy? You can leave it till this place, but I wanted to add another layer of blue color. So take the blue colored yarn, slip stitch in any stitch of the last round, followed by chain 2, and in the same stitch we will be doing a puff stitch, followed by chain 2. We will skip the next stitch, and in the following stitch we will be doing a puff stitch, followed by chain 2, and we will skip the next stitch, and in the following stitch again puff stitch, followed by chain 2, and repeat this pattern. At the end, as usual, we will do a slip stitch in the first puff stitch of this round, followed by a chain 1, and now we will begin the last round. In the same puff stitch we will do one single crochet stitch. In the next chain 2 space we will be doing one single crochet stitch. In the next puff stitch one single crochet stitch, and in the chain 2 space one single crochet stitch, and repeat this pattern throughout this round. At the end, slip stitch in the first single crochet stitch of this round, followed by chain 1, and just cut the yarn and weave in the loose end, and our project is completed. So our pot holder or a hotpad or a plate cover or thalposh as we call in Hindi is ready. I hope you liked this tutorial, and this pattern is really simple and beautiful, isn't it? If you like this tutorial, then please hit the like button, comment in the comment section for your queries, and also mention if you want to see any other kind of videos. I will love to make those for you. And thank you, and have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.